So I woke up from a nap. I'm not on camera now because I want to describe the symptoms I have without these people being able to talk about everything. So let me just, I'm going to let you guys look at something while I talk to you folks. So they keep trying to lie about child molestation, which is the worst thing. If you guys are listening to this, make sure you tell the world that these people talk about that if they're saying that they're trying to talk in the background to help me, then the worst thing they could ever talk about is molesting children, and they talk about it repeatedly. It's sad because the people involved seem to have some sort of fixation with child molestation, and my channel wasn't supposed to be about child molesters. And I called the police. At the time when I called the police, I thought they were accusing me of being a child molester. So I called the police and said, I'm being accused of it. And the police knew I'm not a child molester. So now they're saying that I misunderstood. They weren't accusing me of being a child molester. The gang stalkers are accusing each other of being child molesters. But my point of this this way of talking is, if you suspect someone of being a child molester, you should call the police. We are not talking about a little accusation. That's a huge accusation. And if you make a huge accusation, you should do the right thing and call the police. So I started reading about this, and I started looking at other people's YouTube videos, and I'm wondering if these gang stalkers are child molesters. I don't know. But make sure you guys check out my Twitter account at Shamega Johnson, at Cup of Java Pro, and at Fashion Fun Femme, because I did at the FBI, the CIA, the NYPD, my local precinct, and write those things there so that everyone has a permanent record of when I heard it and when I reported it. So they said they were going to accuse me, I think in 2020, of being a child molester. Well, in 2020, I was on adding the FBI regarding what was being done to me. I did it in 2019 also. I went to the police station in 2019. So they're lying about so much that they're getting caught up in their own lies. And that's what the point is. The gang stalkers, whether they're the ones at the top or the ones at the bottom, get caught up in their own lies, because everyone can verify that I've been adding the FBI since 2019. I've been adding the CIA since 2021. I've been adding now almost everybody recently and before then. So what I'm saying to these folks is that if you are going to make up lies about people, make sure you verify that your lies will make sense. The sad part about that is that when you go on my Twitter accounts and I keep a record of what they're saying, it seems like they use some sort of a key. So it's like, I unfortunately am subjected to it because they put something in my apartment. It's probably the intercom or something they rewired, which would act as a microphone and a speaker. And my televisions pick up this talking. But the very people who are talking aren't making sense. Wherever you are located and you're doing this talking, other people will be able to hear you. The FBI, the CIA, they have the ability to hear you. If it's in my apartment, they have the ability to hear you. So you aren't smart enough to realize it's not like you're in some machine that you enter into. You're speaking out loud. So everybody knows you are trying to lie on me. And I told you guys that they use the worst things to lie about. You know, they could have said, oh, your crafting's ugly. No, they don't say that. They try to accuse me and other people of child molestation, and then they admit they're child molesters. So I'm telling you folks, if they're trying to say that I'm not on a regular, my YouTube channel isn't going out to the world. If you are anywhere in the world, call the police and let them know that this system is there. And the police in your local area will be able to tap into what they're saying behind my videos. Okay? They're saying all this. They should have said something stupid like, your crafting is ugly. Whenever you start talking about child abuse, it all of a sudden makes me upset, and I call the police and I at the FBI, the CIA, the NYPD. We cannot live in a world where children are taken advantage of and abused. Okay? So if you look at my earlier videos, you'll notice that's a recurring theme with these gang stalkers. The last part of this is that going back to what I'm talking about, they created this quote unquote, they call it a ghetto communication system, which to me is very offensive, which is why I'm not going to title my video that. It's derogatory on all levels, mainly because I'm telling you they're racist. But there is no way that this system could be undetectable to other people. It's not, if I can detect it and I have they thought I would think I have a chip in my brain. I have no chip in my brain. I'm walking outside and I'm trying to film the people who are involved in this. So many people hear them. We cannot live in a world where we let people who talk repeatedly about child abuse, they repeatedly talk about child abuse, get away with that. I will not be associated with it. And any company, including River Bay, that goes along with this type of situation is promoting child abuse. The last thing I want to say, I want to talk about some of the physical symptoms really fast. I got up from a nap, and the side of my body, which is the side that I am on, that's not exposed to their system, that side, my nose wasn't stuffed. The side that is exposed to their system, the side that's facing up, my nose is clogged and my ears felt weird. So whatever they're hitting me with, it has to be hit directly on the side where where it's pointing to. So just to give you guys, just to make sure I'm clear about that, whatever side is exposed to their technology is the side that's clogged. The side that is not exposed to their technology is the side that is not clogged. So my nose was clogged on the side exposed to them. That's also how, without brushing my teeth, my gums did not swell, and I didn't hear them with that throbbing, like I told you, like this. My head wasn't throbbing like that today or yesterday. So I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to tell you guys how I do it. I'll do a separate video about that. But like I told you, if you're watching this video, call the police and let them know that this communication system deals with some of the most repulsive things. And I'm going to title that on my video so that you guys can quickly reference this, and you'll hear the noises and sounds in the background, that these are people who are criminals of the worst kind. Thanks for watching. I'll upload another video soon.